In working with speakers for TEDx Victoria, it was an adventure, and it was a really emotional experience for both myself and a lot of the speakers. They come to us with this idea, with this massive piece of heartfelt communication that they want to get out to this audience, but in a lot of cases, they don't quite connect to the why. They are the ones that have the responsibility on their shoulders to communicate this message. And that's something that I really enjoy teasing out of them during the process. So for example, one of our speakers had an idea around how a community works and had a couple of stories in his presentation to wrap it all together, but it was a lot of content. And he was a shifter. He did not stand on his 2 feet for longer than a second, and I recognized the power in conveying a message with your stance and with your pauses. So we worked really closely on sharing his idea and crafting not only how he was saying it with his words, but how he was communicating it with his nonverbal, with his body. And I remember being a little nervous. We saw him a few times, and his talk was one of the last ones on that. And I remember holding my friend's hand and wondering how far he was going to wander, and if he was really going to take the time from everything that he'd learned in such a quick amount of time, spending that time coaching with us, what it was going to be like. And I remember listening and seeing the slides go by and seeing that charm in his eye and seeing him plant his feet and communicate so effectively. It was the best I'd ever seen out of all the rehearsals, and it just made me incredibly proud to see him get to that point.